all you want to do now, that's latissimus dorsi, so you want to get in underneath here and just make a hole so I can stick my finger and get underneath those superficial muscles, and then I'm just going to go ahead and cut right through them, all of them, so that you can see the deep muscles of the chest. Yeah, I left my own instruments at home. My heavy bag. Yeah, this cat's small. It might make some things easier. Yeah, you can see the muscles right away. You don't. I don't even know why you have these. You need to get. Oh, this is what you need. Okay. So the muscles you need to see. This is the rectus abdominis here, and that extends all the way down from the ribs here, all the way down to the pubis, to the pubic bone here. Okay, that's the rectus femoris. This here is an extra credit muscle, known as the transversus costarum. This, and it kind of, just a little triangular muscle. It ends right here. I'm not going to even bother with it. That's all you need to know. Then these are the muscles that you do need to know. Here are the scalenus muscles. Let me move a little bit of this stuff. In my opinion, I think to just wait until they're dissected, and then we can, you can do whatever you want, and then identify them one by one. That's just my opinion. I don't see any point in recording the dissection process. Okay, so this here you can see this is the bigger. There's 3 scalenus muscles. This is the biggest one. It extends all the way down here. See that? And then there's 2 others. I think I'm beginning to see them already. These muscles are really easily damaged by the other scalenus muscles on your own. Okay, then the serratus ventralis. See all these are muscle slips, like some books call them. They're all part of the serratus. Okay, I do just plain and simply cut through with a scalpel here, because I'm not worried about anything underlying it. This is as deep as we're going to go.
Oh, now it's better to downside.
Yeah, so that's this, yeah. And that extends further. We'll see it on the back also, or you can see it. All right, so that's pretty much it for this side. Oh, and subscapularis. So here you're seeing what in humans is the anterior surface of the scapula. In the cats, it's more like the medial surface of the scapula. Here, see that? This is the scapula. So this is the subscapularis muscle. But this muscle here is not. This one here is the teres major. And it tends to intertwine, so it doesn't separate it usually doesn't separate neatly from the subscapularis. So I'll just cut it. Okay, so that's the teres major, and you can see it from the anterior surface and the posterior. That's pretty much it for here. Okay, let's see what I have back here. Okay, so you did superficial muscles here, claudeltoid, acromideltoid, no, acromideltoid, spinal deltoid, so that's good. Very good. Okay. It looks like you did both deep and superficial on the same side. I feel like leaving these alone and then cutting through here so we can see the deep muscles and the shoulder muscles.
No, I was just saying because I know he has the bare muscles. I just want to make sure I do that.
This is the scapular spine here, which in us humans is kind of oriented that way, and the cat it's oriented a little differently. So let's identify the muscles. So this is the space, the cavity that you have up here is the supraspinous fossa. So that's the supraspinatus muscle, right? And then this muscle here originates in the infraspinous fossa, so that's the infraspinatus muscle. And then this muscle here, this is the teres major. So you can see the teres major here, and you can see it on that side. See? You can just go all the way through here. See? So again, teres major, infraspinatus, supraspinatus. And then here we have the rhomboideus muscles attaching what in humans, this is the medial border of the scapula, attaching it to the spinous processes of thoracic vertebra. This is still more of the spinatus, the spinal, excuse me, spinal trapezius muscle. I'm just going to remove it. Just want you to be able to see the rhomboideus muscles here. So this is rhomboideus major here. This, and you can't see it separating. I can't. Or I'm pretty sure it's right here. This is rhomboideus minor, rhomboideus major. Usually it separates, but it's not. And then you cut through the muscle here. Stabbed here, that's the splenius. That's the splenius. That's another view of the subscapularis. Okay, subscapularis, so you can see it here, and you can see it here as well, right? Subscapularis and teres major. There's one more here that I want to show you. That's this one. Rhomboideus minor, rhomboideus capitis, and splenius. Okay.
Splenius?
Splenius.
Splenius, okay.
Again, rhomboideus major, rhomboideus minor, rhomboideus capitis, and then this is splenius, all of this. And then here is the what?
Subscapularis.
Yeah. Okay. And then deep muscles of the back. So the next step is to tell me which they are, but these muscles are really clear. Right.
Spinalis dorsi.
And what's the other one? It has a weird name.
Iliocostalis.
Good. Iliocostalis. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can really be a pain to do, especially here. It can be really difficult to expose the iliocostalis. But so here we go. You know, let me do this a little bit better here. I'm better careful. I could shred that the aponeurosis and the muscle. So I'm going to try not to do that. I think your scalpel is a little dull. See that? That's what I'm afraid of. The muscle just tears, it shreds very easily. So spinalis dorsi, longissimus dorsi, ilicostalis, serratus dorsalis. Yeah, this was too big. Yeah, be careful with it. It's not going to come off though. Okay, so that's the back muscles. These look good. Nice, very nice. Nice. So you got your triceps. I mean, it's all very small. It was probably easy to dissect because it's so small. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
So your triceps look nice. What's this one here? You need to know the names. Triceps breaking medial head. What's this? No.
Long head, triceps brachialis.
Yeah, and this is the lateral head. Triceps brachialis. This is the brachialis here. Okay. Okay, you guys, let's do it again. What's this? Everybody. Look, even if you're gonna record, you still need to say it. So if you want, you can record, then stop and say it. But you need to use the time here. Or you're gonna regret it. Okay. So everybody, from the start, triceps. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's just distracting you. Come on, triceps. Trust your brain.
Triceps brachialis.
And then this one here.
Triceps brachialis.
Medial head. Let's do that again.
Triceps brachialis.
Long head.
Triceps
Brachialis, lateral head.
Triceps
Medial.
Right, and then this.
brachialis.
Brachialis. See? Okay, you see you can do it? All right. Now, and we're going to come back to them. Actually, let's do some of these other muscles here. So, what's this here?
Is that
Clavicle, deltoid.
And this?
Acromial deltoid.
And then this one here.
Spinal deltoid.
Right, okay. Let's do that again. Everybody.
Clavicle deltoid. Acromial deltoid. And spinal deltoid.
All right. And this here?
Triceps brachialis.
lateral head.
Triceps
Long head.
Triceps brachialis. Brachialis.
Okay. You say it, and you say it, and you say it, and you say it until you get it. It's very simple. And then you stop. You say it mentally. You look at them and say it mentally. You don't have to say it. Just think it, and then you come back and say it and say it. Say it. All right. So anyway, so brachioradialis, that extends from the humerus all the way to the styloid process of the radius. That's this muscle, the brachioradialis, is a elbow flexor. All right. These are the extensors, and they're nicely dissected. Nice. Okay. This looks like one muscle. It's actually two. Okay. So you have extensor carpi radialis. Okay. Extensor digitorum. Extensor digitorum, extensor carpi. Let's do that again. What's this? Excuse me, what? No, say it again. Extensor carpi radialis, and this is, just say the first two words. Extensor digitorum, extensor carpi. So this is radialis, and this is ulnaris. These two, extensor digitorum communis, and extensor digitorum lateralis. Your turn. Extensor communis lateralis. And it's digitorum, not reum. Okay, this is extensor carpi. So you have an extensor carpi and an extensor carpi here, and sandwiched between you have two extensor digitorum. Extensor digitorum communis and lateralis. All right. What's this again?
extensor,
Carpi
radialis.
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 And this here is
Extensor pulmonaris.
ulnaris. Okay? See, I can tell that you've been in the habit of always relying on your notes, and then you don't memorize. Memorization is something you learn. You develop it. You do. Okay, so it'll be useful later, not just for anatomy, but for everything else. Anyway, the dissection's good, except that you do need to separate these. I'm a little hesitant in this cat because it's so small.